महेश जी तो सीधा बस I've written a script, you're doing it. I'm like, अच्छा, sorry, I have to go and, take that bottle and I have to just put it on my wrist. But I was like, got so into the scene that I started walking towards this bottle and I picked up the bottle and smashed it so hard and I put it on my wrist and my wrist started bleeding.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He entered and there were a lot of us sitting there and he walked straight up to me and he said, sorry, I couldn't help it. The entire road had your poster saying, this face can stop a crowd.
Oh my God!
And
on Radio Nasha off air, we are trying this beautiful concept. Jahan par, as a team, we come together, and my lovely team is right here. There's Nupur, and there's Divya, and there's Prachi, and there's Pari. There's some of them presenters, some of them producers. There's Akshaya, there's Jyoti. So they have questions for you.
Yeah, lovely.
All right. So
I
I'm going to
was
pass the
just been
mic.
looking at their
Yes.
faces thinking, do you have a
So we're
question?
going to pass the mic, and we're going to, Divya, you can start, of course.
सबसे पहले तो कहूँगा कि नज़र के सामने जिगर के पास कोई रहता है वो तो
Thank you.
You know, Anu, जब आपने आशिकी की थी राहुल रॉय के साथ और उस वक्त यू वर अ बिग स्टार और एक बहुत बड़ी फिल्म आपने की जो पहले जब मैंने पढ़ा था अमित जी करने वाले थे एंड देन जैकी श्रॉफ डिड दैट फिल्म का नाम था किंग अंकल उस फिल्म में एक नए एक्टर भी आपके साथ आए थे जो बाद में जाके सुपरस्टार हो गए बादशाह खान हो गए राहुल बन गए राज बन गए एंड दैट शाहरुख खान कैसा था एक्सपीरियंस कैसे बिहेव करते यू आर अ बिगर स्टार एंड ही वाज अ बच्चू टाइप एट दैट टाइम
It was nice meeting Shahrukh. I thought like one of the things I felt in common with him is कि वो भी दिल्ली से हैं
जी हाँ
वो भी दिल्ली से हैं और वो भी थिएटर से हैं जबकि हमने कभी भी इकट्ठे काम नहीं किया है मैं तो I left quite early मैंने तो कॉलेज के बाद ही छोड़ दिया इंडिया दिल्ली so not much to say about it but it was interesting and it was nice. I always liked the fact कि there is somebody else apart from me and then he was also struggling alone. तो मुझे ये बात बहुत अच्छी लगी कि कि हम दोनों जो हैं एक तरीके से एक सेल्फ मेड तब मैंने उस समय ये नहीं सोचा था कि बन जाएंगे मुझे लगा कि हम लोग अपने पे खड़े हुए हैं और वो भी उसको जो चीज़ पसंद थी वो सीधा बोलता था मुझे वो चीज़ बहुत पसंद आई दैट ही वाज स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड विच आई वाज तो बहुत लोग नहीं थे so and the thing is that when you are on set you don't see the other people at least I don't as stars वो star है वो छोटा है वो बड़ा है I don't think like that. For me it's like we are co-actors. And in fact even the guys who used to do like सारे जितने extras और सब उनको खड़ा कर देते थे उनको मैं चेयर देती थी कि यहाँ बैठ जाओ अगर कॉफ़ी मेरे लिए आई तो मैं कहती उनको भी दो so I had like I've always had this thing for the people. तो मुझे कभी भी ऐसा नहीं लगता था कि ये छोटा है कि मैं बड़ी हूँ कि ऐसा कभी लगा नहीं.
But we must sing. फैनी ने मुझे बुलाया आया जिंदगी भर की खुशी. Thank you. All right. Our next question is by our evening presenter. Her name is Pari. Pari's been on the air for about 7 months now. So it's her debut at Radio Nasha as an on-air presenter. Yes, Pari, go.
Yes. So Anu, आपने कहा कि there was a point when you didn't want to get into Hindi films because you didn't like the portrayal of women on screen. Right now we are in this age and time जहाँ पर there's so much women-centric content being made. So first, what is your opinion about that? Have the filmmakers got it right now? And secondly, क्या अभी भी आपको लगता है ऐसा कुछ है जो change हो सकता है अब भी in the portrayal of women on screen?
Yeah, so the first thing is that yes, I mean I'm actually thrilled to see that change that you're talking about. तो बहुत मुझे लगता है कि finally मैं तो 30 साल पहले ये सोच रही थी. I also find that women are getting a voice, which I think is really remarkable. Because I used to 30 years ago when I used to say like, why can't you speak about this? Like if I have to smoke, I will smoke in public. I don't think I have to hide behind girls who were hiding behind smoking, drinking. It was not done in public. And I say कि कुछ करना है तो बाहर करो ना क्यों किससे डर है? So the thing is that I find that today yes, there is a big change even in that. Girls themselves, and girls themselves are respecting themselves more, because it's also the girls who are thinking कि हम नहीं कर सकते, हमारा, you know, I just have to bend down, bow down, sit behind the guy. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that a woman also has to stand up and be herself and believe in herself. तो उस तरह की picture बन रही है. That is a good.
Yeah, girls
that's a good
now
sign.
are asking for so much कि सब single ही रह जाएं.
हाँ. No, but you know what? You know, it's interesting that they say that in the years to come, marriage will be an unknown thing. So the single girls happening will eventually, the world is going to become like that.
Woohoo! Amen, sister. Amen. All right.
And the second thing you asked was that.
Is there still something that you can still change?
So I think that what can change is that the girls need to still now, like let's stop the hypocrisy. You know, I mean, I think that especially in social media and stuff, I mean, I read things. I mean, why are we trying to be so pretty and so good and everything is so cool and lovely? It isn't like that. Each one of us go through hard times and rough times, and you know, we face difficulties. And you know, I think that is one of the changes I would like to see, where women can come out and say, yes, I'm not just like blaming a guy and saying, me too ho gaya. नहीं, वो नहीं मैं बात कर रही हूँ. But just being honest and just speaking for themselves and saying, you know, this is me. Rather than, oh, this is what you would like for me to be. That's one of the things I had against fashion. Ki fashion mein ki ji, aap jo hai na, you have to be this size, you have to look like this, and you have to. Why can't we be ourselves? So I think that's one of the changes I would like to see.
Beautifully answered. Thank you for that. Our youngest member of our team. So Prachi, I mean, this is amazing. Anu. Yeah.
You said that you have overcame the accident. So I just want to know how you overcame it mentally.
So accident तो मतलब कि total breakdown हो गया ना. सिर्फ mind क्या है, शरीर, दिमाग, सब कुछ total like it was totally a new start. And actually मैं एक बात भी ये बताऊँ कि सबसे बड़ी तो ये बात है कि मुझे, क्योंकि जब मैं बिल्कुल, you know, when I was in coma, और जब मैं बिल्कुल, I was totally away from the world, उस समय मैं बहुत अपने डीप अंदर गई, क्योंकि शरीर तो बचा नहीं था. जब शरीर नहीं था तो आत्मा लेवल पे आप पहुंच जाते हैं, और अगर आत्मा लेवल पे जब पहुंचते हैं तो वहाँ पे सिर्फ there's only love. It is so beautiful that I cannot even put it in words. And वहाँ पे जाके पता चलता है कि हम लोग सब एक ही हैं, हम लोग सब एक हैं, और लोगों के लिए काम करने का, और मेरा, you know, I became more, you know, this thing to work for people which I was already doing. But anyhow, it's been an amazing coming to, you know, to walk again. Literally, I couldn't walk. I was bedridden for months. And I've literally learned how to walk again. मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि, क्योंकि आधी बॉडी पैरालाइज थी मेरी. तो जब नर्स ने मुझे दिखाया कि ऐसे चलो, जैसे बच्चे होते हैं, तो I had written in my book that, you know, so I am born again as a child, but I cannot toddle because half my body was paralyzed. And yeah, so it's such an amazing journey. But it has taught me to love all of you all even more. So that's amazing.
Oh my God, we're getting goosebumps right now. Thank you. Akshaya. Akshaya is also a radio presenter.
Okay, so I actually very recently came to know that you not just did Bollywood films, but you have done an Indo-German film as well. It's called the Cloud Doors. And this story was, I'm sure, very ahead of its time, because today when women talk about, you know, the right to their bodies and they speak so openly, at that point of time आपने कुछ ऐसा किया था उस फिल्म में, and I'm sure it would have shocked many people. So I want to know, one, your journey, how did that happen, and after आपने जो उस movie में आपने जो portray किया था, where you were completely nude, you decided to, you know, show yourself What was the reaction? Because आजकल कुछ भी कर लेते हैं. There's always some kind of a political angle at some point. There's always some kind of opposition to it. So I want to know at that point of time, that's 30 years ago, how were you taking all of this up?
Actually, to tell you honestly, I was actually on my way out. So I had decided 94 कि मैं अब और पिक्चरें नहीं करूँगी. 93 I decided. तो जो मेरे एक दो फिल्में थी वो मैं complete कर रही थी. And when so Cloud Door was not Cloud Door. It was actually a German film called Erotica, and it was being produced by a German house which was run by a lady called Regina Ziegler. She was an amazing woman. So, and it was a top production house in Munich, Germany. So she came up with an idea that she came up with the title actually, Erotica. And she approached in 12 different countries the directors there, directors not like the commercially most viable directors, but directors who were like who knew the art.
Yes.
So that's how Money Call was taken from here. Sure. And she just shot this idea at them and said, I want to make Erotica. And she had a tie-up with Cannes Film Festival. So this will open up at Cannes, but out of 12, we will only take 3 films. And you make what you think of Erotica. So she went to like different countries, right? So Poland, Germany, France, India. India was one of them. And the director started to make what they think of Erotica. And I think that when Money Call came to me, I was like, nee, I'm finishing. I'm taking a break, I'm on a sabbatical. So, and then he said, first of all, Cannes, I said, okay, that's an attractive one. And then the second thing he said was that, मैं इसको फिल्म को तुम्हें पता है कैसे बनाना चाहता हूँ, कैसे? तो इसकी सारा डिज़ाइन अकबर करेंगे, who was a big painter. तो सारा सेट, सारा डिज़ाइन पूरा उसका वो पहले स्केच आउट करेंगे, तो उस तरीके से वो बनेगा. तो I said, wow, okay. And then he said कि इसके अंदर I'm talking about sex, but I'm talking about the sexual desire that every girl has. And this girl, Kurangi, नाम कुरंगी था उसमें, she's a princess, मेरा. And ये जो है, she's exploring her sexuality and she's like in her late teens or early 20s, and I thought like, wow, that's interesting, that's really interesting. Because girls, just to show that a girl is exploring her sensuality or sexuality is something that is not talked of, even today to that extent. And he's making a movie on it and it's going to open at Cannes. Okay, chalo, I'm doing it. Then as we went along with the thing, it was a total joy to do that film. I learned so much. क्योंकि सारा जो हम लोग जो ने shooting, the crew was mixed. So we had some foreign crew, some Indian. It was very unknown at that time. 94, 91. लोग मुझसे कहते कांस वो क्या है मैडम, वो क्या होता है? मैं कहा जी क्या कांस फिल्म फेस्टिवल, मेरी जी वो पिक्चर रिलीज, मैडम वो कान को होती क्या चीज़ है? जी कांस फिल्म फेस्टिवल. So it was like that. That's how India was. And once I play a role, I am away from me. So a lot of people ask me कि आप जो है ना, you did a breastfeeding scene and खलनायक. यार वो मेरी breast नहीं है यार, वो character की breast है. Can you like not understand where are you guys here? When you act a part, you become that part. It does not change who you are separately from it. And if you can't get away from yourself, कि अरे मैं तो ये नहीं दिखा सकती तो मेरी अरे, then that means you're not in the character, you're still that person. I am not Anu Aggarwal when I'm playing that character. So some things are difficult because there was a scene in this in which I had to take my top off, and so I really meditated and questioned myself on that. क्योंकि रात को बैठ के मैंने सोचा कि यार तुम्हारी क्या हालत है, अब तुम कह रही हो मैं नहीं करूँगी, ये नहीं करूँगी कहाँ से आ रहा है? If you are so hell-bent कि the role, I am the role, then what is the problem? And then that was it. That was like the turning point. I said ठीक है, I woke up in the morning and I said, yeah, Mani, let's shoot.
Oh, thank you so much. Great questions. I hope you
Thanks
enjoyed
so
the
much.
questions.
Lovely. I mean, I loved your questions. Very good. Well done.
Well done.
Yeah, lovely.
All right, two of our last two questions before we let you go. Anu, it's so wonderful to have you back in the public sphere. जो आपको follow
Thank
करते
you.
आए हैं Instagram पे,
Thank you.
we enjoy it. You talk to us.
Yeah,
I
lovely.
almost feel so connected. But अब, when you're doing interviews, can I assume that अगर इस दौर में एक फिल्म आएंगी तो आप हाँ कहेंगी, आप दोबारा से बॉलीवुड या एक्टिंग करेंगी?
You know, I think मैं उसका एक simple answer ये है कि I am here. तो इसका मतलब मैं and I'm not I don't do half measures. So अगर मैं बाहर आ रही हूँ और you know then that means yes. So today yes, let's see. I mean if there is something really exciting which I can put myself completely into and bring about you know a massive change in the way the art is today and the way the people think and in the female portrayal of herself. I mean I definitely think that yeah it's a yes.
A big hand. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed being our first
lovely, it
guest
was
on
lovely.
Radio Nasha Off Air.
Next time कब आएंगे?
Yes!
Radio Nasha.